Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ali the Bastard. I'm out here. I'm just chilling out and I'm just thinking about things, and I'm just actually just pretty much getting on like a real level with like people out here in Africa. Like, I mean, you know what, honestly, it's like I thought Africa was so fun to come to and things of that nature, but and it is. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, if you guys knew how many round-shaped basketball booties was out here, you motherfuckers would be paying tickets right now. You guys would end up stealing from your own mom to come out here. But at the exact same time, that's neither here nor there. One thing that I've noticed is that there's too many stories, and there's stories that I haven't like. I talk about Sansaray, I talk about Ami Chrissy, I talk about a lot of things, but I don't talk about like people and like how they're actually living out here and some of their stories. So let me go ahead on, and I'm gonna actually make a quick video right now. I'm gonna make a video right now. I'm gonna tell you guys like some of the struggles out here. Like right now I'm in my bar, and hold on. This is my co-owner of my bar. This is my co-owner. This is my boy Jay. That's my boy Jay. He's cool as shit. This guy, I don't know why he's here all the time. But he gets me a lot of booze. He gives me a lot of alcohol. And one thing y'all might not know is that you would think that there's only Kenyans here, but there's not only Kenyans here. Now, even though this guy looks like a Sudanese, with his broke ass, his broke ass look like a Sudanese, but he's not. But these guys here are Sudanese people. Now, in case you guys don't know, right now, okay, this guy is, but he came in, he had, now, I don't know whether you guys know, but right now there's a war going on in South Sudan. In South Sudan, there's a war going on, and it's like, at the end of the day, I'm just thinking, like, I mean, you know what? Honestly, not too many Americans know about it, and not too many people are doing anything about it. Like, I mean, we sit here, we drink in my bar, which is supposed to be a party because of the COVID. But at the end of the day, man, it's like literally, I just really feel like, honestly, us as Americans, maybe we could do a little bit more to actually help these guys out. Now, one thing I want to talk about, we're gonna do a Sudanese portion later on, but let's talk to Jay. Hold on. Now, this is my bar partner. Jay, I want you to tell me about growing up in Kenya, and I want you to tell me about pretty much what was it like to be in school growing up.
Actually, when we were young, lucky enough, we were fortunate enough to have some parents who catered for us, but there are those guys who came to school bare feet. They have no shoes, no books, no carrier bags. It was so hard for them. And actually, we feel it, man. It's so sad.
Okay.
So now, if we go to up country, you will still get them
What's
doing
up
the same
country?
thing. Yeah, up country is not the urban setup. So what we're still doing, the countryside, they're still having the same issues, man. And how I wish we could do like a charity thing to help them out. It's so crazy out here, man.
All right, let me ask you another question. When you guys, all right, so you went to school, like I'm guessing people like in like the 80s or so, they went to school with absolutely no shoes on.
Yeah,
So let me ask you, what do you guys eat? Like, I mean, in America we have this thing called like it's like lunch. We have lunch in America at 12 o'clock. We all eat. But what is it that you guys ate?
Yeah. Everyone used to go back home for lunch. You're given an hour to
Hold on,
get
go
back
home?
Yeah, they
Nigga,
used
I
to
didn't
go
even know
back
that.
home to get lunch. No provision of lunch in schools, nothing like that. Actually, it was like you could go and fetch water from a stream to come clean the classrooms and the offices.
We used
It's
to
that
smear
crazy.
even. We used to smear.
Yeah.
What happened? This is my boy Mike. This is a guy who drinks a lot of alcohol. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm like, so what Jay is saying is that we didn't even have classes that were permanent. We used to smear with cow dung. So on Friday, we usually go
You used to what?
cow dung.
Cow dung, what do you mean?
They were mud houses.
Yeah, mud houses.
They were not permanent houses.
They were not
Classrooms.
permanent houses.
So you say cow shit. Cow
Cow
shit.
shit, yeah.
You use cow shit to make houses?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Not even
classes.
houses, classes.
It's glow.
That's how life was. Okay, the issue of going for lunch. Okay, we used to walk like 2 kilometers back and
55.
from. Imagine.
Common
Yeah.
school.
And that is about you are given a break of about
1 hour 30
1 hour
minutes.
30 minutes. So you go take lunch and then you come back to
Come back
school.
to school.
Lunch,
Yeah.
yeah, 1
So
hour.
the time you're back in school, you are so tired, you can't even concentrate.
You can't do
You
shit.
just sleep.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's how. Like,
Does that still go on right now?
Yeah, in some places, yeah.
It's happening.
Kapsa primary is an example.
And this is
Now this is a Sudanese guy. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hey,
What were
bro.
you saying? You were saying something. Nigga, don't get quiet.
No,
What happened?
the little kids ain't get good lunch right now, cause they have to walk back home, back to school, just because they want to learn, where we grew up. Some of us were forced to go to classes, but we thought it was something else, man, Until we came to Kenya, we saw a way out, man. While other kids were going to class, who are we not to go to class? Just because we are taxed doesn't mean we wouldn't go back to classes.
Oh, now you talking about on a Sudanese standpoint. All right, so for Sudanese, it was a little bit different for y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
back then.
This guy has a really loud shirt. I don't know why this nigga shirt so damn loud. That's my
Okay,
boy though. Go
First
ahead.
of all, I'm a production guy. I do film and stuff, but I don't have equipment. So if you guys could let me out, we got untold stories outside there. I came to Kenya when I didn't know what life was like, cause shit really happened at our place. Some of us don't even know how our parents went to or where they are now. We don't even know whether they're alive or dead.
You're in Kenya.
And now, when I came to Kenya, I found peace of love and peace of mind. Because Kenya is a great country. We got the refuge and they hosted us guys back. And we went to school. But at the moment, we really got untold stories. And with your help, guys, let me get the equipment and every shit. And I will tell you the way forward.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Yeah. All right, so now look, you ended up coming here to Kenya. You didn't have that much. You didn't have that much when you came here, but at the exact same time, you still build up enough intellect and enough education to the point that you could actually do production and video. Really?
Yeah, because when I first came to Kenya, I went through Kakuma refugee camp. I was received.
What was that? Hold on, I have no idea what the fuck you said. What did you say?
I went through Kakuma.
I went through Kakuma refugee camp.
Document. Say it real slow.
In Northern East Kenya.
No, he has a cool accent. I just don't know what the fuck he said.
Okay.
Documentary. Go ahead.
When I came through, I went through Kakuma refugee camp.
A refugee. Oh, okay, the refugee camp. Okay, got you.
Yeah, I was
The
received.
victims, man.
Then that's where I started my nursery school, my primary. Then I moved to Eldoret. That's where I finished my high school. Then I went back to Kakuma refugee camp and studied my film and TV production free from the camp through the help of UNHCR.
Do you know that most Americans, we don't even want to go to school to learn how to bake a cake? And you're sitting here and telling
Okay,
me
let me tell you why. 'Cause
you went through all of that through a refugee camp.
that was the only thing.
It was the
'Cause
only option.
if I go back, like
We had no options.
if I go back to my memories, that was the only thing that can get me through.
We had no options.
Education, because
Yeah.
back then my people are illiterate, so I couldn't be like example of them. I had the chance to go to school. Why should I go to school
Listen to the
and
fluency
study?
of English.
And then you were living in a camp at one point.
Yeah.
So you were in a camp, and then you felt happy to actually be here in Kenya to still actually end up not producing too much of anything. So Kenya people, you guys like, all right, you guys were pretty much sitting here and you guys were like walking to school with no shoes on, things of that nature. Then Sudanese people think that that's such a good come up. It's such an improvement
Yeah.
over their own area.
Yeah.
Because
Listen,
we are having
We
What
wouldn't
you
go to
just said.
school. There was a lot of war. We wouldn't go to school,
Right.
Whenever there is war, there's no education there and any activity going
But
on
in
around.
Kenya,
But in
is
Kenya,
a
we
feeling
came and
produced.
Peace
found
of
peace.
mind, yeah. Peace
Days
of
we will
mind.
live,
Education
our
is
parents
free.
will tell us, you guys have to go to class,
Let me say
It will,
that.
it will sound something very important than the normal routine we were used to. Just hiding in the bushes,
Yeah.
And let me
Hiding
say
in the
that.
bushes.
Yeah,
We
because
used to hide in the
scared,
bushes.
because
We are
scared.
victim of
You're
war,
scared
man.
of what?
War.
Wow.
Oh,
and
man,
gunshots,
bullets around.
man.
We've never, growing up around with bullets around every day, each and every day.
Right.
There's
let
a
me say
gunshot,
that.
you hear gunshots. You can't afford to go back to school, or when you kids are called, kids that it's time for them to study.
Right.
You say there's a gunshot going on outside there. You wouldn't You wouldn't
What
want to
class?
go. Your own father
Talk about the
will
arms.
be scared, you know.
AK-47.
AK-47.
AK-47s,
We had
right.
them in our own arms because we were scared. Anytime we will be invaded, so we had to be protected, you know.
How old were you when, did you ever hold an AK?
I hold it in 2012. My first visit in South Sudan. That
How
was
old
in
were you?
2012. I was like 14 years. I was in class 8.
14.
Yeah, about to complete my primary
Primary education.
certificate, man. You know, it was so sad, bro. I went to my home village. It's in Jungle Estate, Malek, along the banks of River Nile. It's a good environment, but just cause of the war, it wouldn't look good as people thought it was to be.
Damn.
Said we were devastated, man. It was so sad, bro. Growing up in a war-torn country. It
Dog.
forced us to flee into Kenya.
Now you hold on, wait, because y'all got a whole different story than Kenyans, and that shit makes me almost want to kill myself and leave my money to the Kenyan, to the Sudanese foundation,
wrong,
like
man.
nigga. But no, but go ahead. Hold on, we gonna talk about your shit, but we'll do it on a different video because y'all take so much, man.
I understand.
Y'all go through so much. Y'all need your own fucking video by yourself. Jesus.
I'll say this. Actually, our Sudanese guys, when they came, we welcomed them, and because they didn't have anything to do back home, it was war everywhere, on news everywhere. They were fighting, and when they came, we thought we were so less privileged until they came that we realized, like, we were far much better because we could go to school. We were forced from our homes to go to school. But them, they needed it more than us because they didn't have food, but they could come to school. Us, we did go to school without shoes. We did to run back away from home, go to school like 3 kilometers away, then come back. We thought that was so much on us. But when they came, we realized, like, we are brothers and we need each other. And we love them because I'm an Nilot, they're Nilots. We're not being tribal, but
Right.
they're our brothers. We all black, man.
So why is it that you guys are able to do that, but us in America we're not? Like, if you really want to think about it, okay, look, like there's a race war, or you know what, a colorism war in America. Right now, there's like dark skinned Black Americans and light skinned Black Americans. Like, there's this huge colorism war. Why is it that you guys are able to actually? Because you guys Kenyan, you Kenyans actually have a lighter skin complexion. Why is it that you guys are able to actually be cool, be happy, and lovable with these people? But even in America, which is the first world country, we still can't get that grasp that concept.
Yeah, you're saying that I think I'm a nil for Floyd. That was so wrong. But I'll say this.
God bless him.
Yeah, our black guys, the Sudanese guys, we term them black, but we black too. And the brotherhood we have as Africa, we won because we were colonized. And where they tried to brainwash us, to tell us we so down, and we saw, they tried to bring our self-esteem down, but now we've realized that black is the power, man, and that is the way to go. And that is why united, we'll always be.
Okay. And quick question. And now, you yourself personally, you're actually. Hold on one second, bro. Shut the fuck up, man. All right, gosh damn. See, now one thing about it, black people are cool, but niggas are still niggas. He won't shut the fuck up. But they're cool. But I mean, this nigga won't shut the fuck up. All right, now look. All right, now look. Let me ask you a question, because you're actually a politician, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a politician.
Okay. So now, what form of politics? What form of political government do you want to run for? What would you like? What government office would you like to be elected for, if you could be?
I would, me personally, I would run for member of parliament because I want to represent our people. What is happening now here in Kenya, particularly in Africa, we have all these corrupt guys. They don't feel anything about the youth and the women. The COVID thing now is messing up everyone left, right, and center because violence against women is on the rise. Rape cases
pregnancy
on the high. Pregnancies,
among school too.
yeah, teenage pregnancies.
Teenage pregnancies or something?
Yeah, it's messing
So
up.
COVID is making it so that because a woman ain't got nothing else to do, they just giving her pussy. Like what the fuck?
That's what they're doing. Yeah, they're so idle.
I'm sorry, that's not funny, but it's funny as shit. They
Yeah,
just giving away
yeah.
pussy. Okay, go ahead, go
It's
ahead,
real.
go ahead.
And now that everybody is, I don't know, they're not that busy. They engage in some coke. They do some of a drinking, like we're doing now. We're drinking now because we know working. but
Because we all
actually,
idle.
Yeah, because we're not busy.
Right.
If we were busy, I think probably the rapists and the teenage pregnancies wouldn't be.
Right,
Okay,
I can
talk
understand
about-
that. So pretty much, if a rapist actually had a job, he wouldn't be fucking bitches. And if a woman actually had a job, she wouldn't be sitting there with her ankles up in the air. Like damn,
Yeah,
it's getting weird. It's getting weird. And see, like
It's a fact.
I never thought about it.
Not
Hold
likely
on.
that
Go ahead.
if women had jobs that they're not going to be left. But what you're talking about is about the teenage pregnancies. That means that most of our girls, they are not in school at the moment.
Right,
So what
right,
they're
right,
engaging
right.
is most of the guys, they are taking advantage. They are giving them some money,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where teenage pregnancies.
Now see, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Now see, look, every once in a while I have to be the voice of just total disarray and stupidity. I say stupid shit. So now, don't get me wrong. I understand and I get you guys, but
Yeah,
I just think it's so fucked up
Yeah.
that
It is.
they just taking money from old niggas to fuck them because they can't go to school.
Yeah, exactly. That is
Let me
it.
tell-
So it's like pussy or I'm gonna starve.
And let me tell you that.
Either give up the pussy or I'm gonna starve. Is what you're saying.
Leave alone that. Do you know, like, do you know, there's some places young women can't access sanitary pads. They have to go
Whoa.
prostitute.
Are you serious?
Yeah, fuck. It's been
that's
on
what
news,
happened.
man.
Whoa.
Real.
It's been happening.
It's been happening. They can't afford sanitary pad. So someone goes, promise them like 50 shillings. That is not even.
That's about 50 cents, y'all.
Yeah,
just in case y'all was
55
wondering.
Yeah. To get a pad, sanitary pad. So they have to sleep with some guy to get that. It's so sad, man.
A quickie.
It's so sad.
Man, y'all ain't shit.
Quickie is
They know what a quickie is.
watch
Trust me, I've had plenty of quickies. Everyone in America know what a quickie is. I promise y'all. Quickies are they're a staple of my civilization. But yo, like, look, hold on. Let me wrap this one up. It's at 18 minutes. All right, look, let's try to see what's going on here. All right, look, yo, it's your boy. It's your friendly neighborhood anti-Negro. I'm having so many different issues, and I have so many different thoughts and things of that nature. And I told you guys I was going to start uploading videos. But to be perfectly honest, it's like, dude, real shit. Honestly, when you sit there and you talk about how your baby daddy's not fucking paying attention to you, when you sit there and you talk about how your baby's mom doesn't want you to see your kids, things of that nature, like, just be happy you woke up in a place where you can actually walk to school in the morning and fucking had shoes. Why don't you be thankful about the fact that, you know, you're living in a country where every damn, like, for like another 3 months, you're gonna get money, you're gonna get stimulus checks. There are none out here. And you know what, honestly, like, really, you know what, we think so much about ourselves. Why don't we actually extend the same courtesy that we do for our own hearts to others? Yo, it's your boy Ali the Bastard. Fuck all of you. Peace.